Okay, so in today's lesson, we will continue with unit number 5, inventions. Today, we will learn a grammar lesson called the present perfect tense. Okay, it is a new tense for you to learn. And after this lesson, you will be able to use the present perfect tense to describe an event or action happening in the past but having a result in the present. Okay, and what does that mean? We will find out in the next lesson. Okay, and remember, whenever this pencil icon shows up, you need to write down your lesson into your notebook. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, to begin our lesson, let's say hi to Fong. This is Fong.
Hello.
Okay. And this is his father. So Fong is a student just like you, and he passed his English exam last week with very high score. Now he is asking his father for a reward because of that test. Listen to the conversation between Fong and his father. After the conversation, you will have to answer some of my questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Dad, you promised to reward me if I passed the English test. Well, I did.
Okay, what do you want? A laptop, a video game, an e-book reader, or a smartphone?
I think a laptop will be my choice.
What a wise choice, Fong. A laptop has lots of benefits.
When you were my age, you didn't have a computer, did you?
Of course not. No emails, no online games, no internet, no online shopping, no...
How could you live without those things?
We did, but computers have really changed our lives. The computer is definitely one of the greatest inventions in the world. Now, tell me what you will do with your laptop.
Okay, so now let's answer some of my questions. First of all, what did Fong ask his father for? Can anyone tell me? How, please?
A laptop.
Very good, a laptop. Okay, now Trung, please. Did Fong's father have a computer in the past when he was young?
No, he didn't.
Okay, and was he able to write emails or play online games, Trung?
No, he was not.
Good. Okay, he was not able to do that. Bình. Now, with computer, can he write emails and go online shopping?
Yes, he can.
And can he play online games? Does he have the internet?
Yes, of course.
Very good. That's right. Okay, and Fong's father says, computers have really changed our lives. Computers have really changed our lives. So, what does he mean? In the past, he didn't have any computers, so he cannot go online shopping. He doesn't have the internet. He didn't have the internet. He could not play online games, or he didn't write any emails. Okay, so now in the present, with the computer, he can do all of those things. We can do all of those things. So he says, computers have really changed our lives. Class, please repeat after me. Computers have really changed our lives.
Computers have really changed our lives.
Okay, very good. Now, that sentence used the present perfect tense, okay? The present perfect is used to describe an event or action happening in the past but having a result in the present, okay? Now, let's move on to the form of present perfect. Now, I will show you some examples of the present perfect tense, and you will help me fill in the blanks of the form. I will give you a few seconds to think. Okay, are you ready? Can anyone help me fill in the first gap?
Me, teacher.
Trung, please.
I think the first gap is have and has.
Have and has. Let's check your answer. Very good. Have and has. And then what next? What do we add after have and has?
Me.
Yes, please.
Yes, so I think we fill in the second blank with past participle.
Yes, past participle, or we may call it verb 3, past participle. Very good. Right, please write down your lesson in your notebook. Okay, now let's move on to the negative sentence. Now let's look at some examples of the negative sentence. What do we add into the form to make a negative sentence? Can anyone tell me?
We add not, teacher.
Very good. We add not after have and has to make a negative sentence. Please write it down. Okay, next one. To make a yes-no question with have with the present perfect tense, what do we do, class?
I know, teacher.
Yes, how?
Yes, so to make a yes/no questions, I think we simply move have or has to the front of the sentence.
We move have or has to the front of a sentence. Very good. Okay. And then we add a question mark at the end of the sentence to make a question. Remember that? Okay, and the last thing for you to remember, we often use since and for with the present perfect tense. Okay, we use since with a point of time. Ben, can you help me read the example?
Okay, computers have changed our lives since the 20th century.
Very good. And then we have for plus a period of time. Anne, can you help me read the example of for?
We have worked in this company for 10 years.
For 10 years. That's good. Okay. Now, let's do some activities for you to practice the present perfect tense. Now, class, please repeat after me. I have.
I have.
Okay. Now, I will show you a picture on the screen and a word. I will say the word, and your job is to say the whole sentence. I have plus past participle. Okay? So, when I say lose my key, you will say,
I have
lost my key.
very good. Okay. Now, the next one. Do my homework.
I have done my homework.
Okay. Next one. Travel a lot.
I have
I
traveled
traveled a lot.
I have traveled a lot.
Okay. Now this one I would like to call Anne, please. Wash the dishes.
I have washed the dishes.
Okay. Next one, Ben, please. Sweep the floor.
I have swept the floor.
Okay. Next one. And how, please? Not see the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
Okay, you haven't seen the movie. That's very good. Okay. Now let's move on to the next activity. Activity number 2. You will have to read this passage and choose the correct verb form for each number. I will give you a few minutes to do this exercise. Okay. Okay, time's up. Now, let's check your answer. Trung, can you help me with number 1 and number 2?
Okay, teacher. Number 1, I choose seems. And for number 2, I choose have affected.
Let's check your answer. Number 1, life without computers seems simply impossible now. Computers have affected every aspect of our lives. Very good, Trung. Okay. Now, number 3 and number 4, I would like to call Hao.
Yes. Number 3, I choose were, and number 4, I choose have encouraged.
Okay. Number 3, were. And number 4, have encouraged. Very good. Now, the last 3 questions. Bun, please.
Yeah, number 5, I choose has added, and number 6, I choose have killed.
Okay.
And,
Yes, go on.
and the last one, I choose prefer.
Prefer. Okay. Number 5, has aided. Number 6, have killed. And finally, number 7, prefer. Very good. You've done well in this exercise. Okay, now let's move on to the last activity of today's lesson. And this activity is called What Has Happened? Okay, now I will show you some pictures of 4 different people. Okay, you can see on the screen. Now, can you tell me how do they feel? The first woman, how does she feel?
I think
She
he feels excited, like happy.
Excited and happy. Okay, she is excited and happy. The next woman in red, how does she feel?
She is sleepy,
Sleepy, yeah.
tired.
tired.
Okay,
Exactly.
she is kind of sleepy and tired. Okay. What about the man in the light blue shirt? How does he feel?
I think that he is surprised.
Shocked, very shocked.
Oh,
Okay, a shocked and surprised man. And the last man, the man in black.
He's
Angry.
Furious, yeah.
very angry.
Furious.
Angry.
Okay, that's very interesting. So now I will give you a few seconds to think about the reason. What has happened to them to make them feel this way? Okay? I'll give you a moment to think. Okay, time's up. Now I will ask you what has happened to these people? Okay, so the first excited and happy woman, what has happened to her? Ben, please.
I can help it.
Okay, how please?
Yes, so I think she's happy because she has won a lottery ticket.
She is happy because she has won a lottery ticket. Very good. Okay. The next woman, the tired and sleepy woman, what has happened to her? Can anyone help me?
Me, teacher.
Trung?
I think because she has stayed up all night.
She has stayed up all night. Can anyone have another idea? Another reason?
Because she has worked all day.
She has worked all day. Okay, so maybe because she has worked all day, she has stayed up all night. Very good. Now, the next shocked, surprised man. How does he feel? What has happened to him?
yeah. Maybe he's surprised because they have chosen him for the national team.
Okay, the national team. What team?
Maybe football team, I guess.
Football team. Wow, that's exciting. Okay, the last angry man. What has happened?
Me.
Yes, please.
I think he's angry because his sister has eaten all of his chocolate.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, so that is the end of our lesson. Hopefully, you will learn more about the present perfect tense and use it to communicate in everyday life. Thank you and see you again.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.